Jake's Takes? That's your superhero name?
Don't say it like
Jake's
that!
Takes?
Don't say it like that!
Jake's Takes what? What's he taking?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Ladies, welcome back to Chicago. Good to see you both.
To see you.
So I'm on my way here, and it's raining, and it's thunder, and it's lightning, and I know Disney and Marvel do really cool promotional things. Is that like a low-key tease that we're getting like an Ironheart Thor crossover?
Oh,
Is that what you guys
thinking?
is that what you guys are doing?
That's not a bad assumption. Why don't we leave them guessing on that one?
Fair enough. Fair enough. There's a really great scene in the opening episode where you fly by my apartment. You can see my balcony right there. Am I a part of the MCU now?
I guess so.
Hey.
Yeah.
I could be a part of the team.
There it is.
Am I the most lame Avenger ever?
All you need to do is pick a name.
Oh no.
What do you got? Come
Jake's
on.
Takes.
Jake's Takes? That's your superhero name?
Don't say it like
Jake's
that!
Takes.
Don't say it like that!
Jake's Takes what? What's he taking?
It's kind of lame.
Well, ladies, this was great. It was good to see you. No, I do want to talk about being in Chicago because obviously the Marvel Cinematic Universe has taken us not just all over the planet, but all over the galaxy. What does the city of Chicago bring to something as big and expansive as the MCU?
Oh man, I think it brings a whole bunch of swag and hustle. Two very bold and simple things.
Yeah, there's a realness to it. It felt grounded. It didn't, in this big fantastic world that it's been created over a decade plus. It kind of felt tangible. It felt real in a way.
Oh, that's so good to hear you say, because I think that's kind of the goal, or definitely the hope, with narrowing in on the city of Chicago and going through pains to make sure that the city is equally a character in this as either of us are, because it's real. It's real for so many people who call this place home, and of course you want to make sure that it's represented well. Yeah.
Yeah. Did because a lot of times we see something that's in Chicago and I'm like, that's Toronto. That's most
Right.
definitely not Chicago. But
Yeah.
as you're trying to figure out who your characters are, at what point does them being from Chicago come into play to help you figure out sort of them on an internal basis?
For me, it came in pretty early because I think, and that's probably also just my bias. I was a social and personality development major in college, and so I can't help but to think about an environment and how it informs literally someone's personality. And so thinking about what her being from the south side of Chicago means for the way that she speaks, what her going to school at MIT, but also being from the south side of Chicago means to the duality of how she might speak, and when we might hear certain things, knowing that she's going back home with her family, how is that different from the Riri that we met in Wakanda Forever, and how is it similar? So yeah, listening to a lot of local Chicago artists, trying to get the voice in my head.
You did it
things
so
like
well. I had
that.
to look up, is she actually from Chicago?
Oh, thank
And
you.
well, speaking of being back home, what was it like sort of coming back? Does it feel like home, or is it because you're playing a character, it kind of changes things? Is it because you're working?
Oh no, it was great. It was like Baby Lyric was screaming.
Oh, man.
This was her dream, just to get a job somehow working in the city. So she finally gets to do it on such a high caliber.
Well, speaking of, it's a high caliber because of the long history of Marvel movies and series we've gotten. Thinking about your characters, all the great Marvel moments we've seen over the last 15 years, what is a great Marvel moment of the past you'd love to see your character in, just to or as an actor, just be like, oh, it'd been really cool to be in that moment.
Oh man, there's so many. The first thing that came to mind, oh my gosh, it's all a blur which film it is, but when Thor and Iron Man are going at it and he plops down, he's like, does mother know you worst her drapes?
Avengers 1. Avengers 1. We're going. That's a great line.
Love that.
Great line.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yes. Oh my God. One of my favorite Marvel movies when I was little was X-Men: The Last Stand. Um,
And we got some of those guys coming back.
Hey.
Yeah.
Doomsday.
I'm ready.
Coming back.
I'm so ready for it.
Speaking of Doomsday, and as we're watching the show, Riri wants to pay a lot of tribute to Tony Stark. He's not with us anymore, but she's always thinking about what he would have wanted carrying on his legacy. How do you think she's going to react when Doctor Doom takes his mask off and he looks just like Tony Stark?
Man, I can't wait.
Keep in mind, it's just us talking.
You know,
Marvel's not listening.
Well, just between the
Just
two
between
of us,
us.
I'm waiting with bated breath to see how she reacts because that's a reaction we need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready for that.
I'm ready too.
Loved that video that you got from Mr. Downey Jr. Like, what a
Yeah.
great video. I'm curious, because so much of Ironheart is sort of carrying on the legacy of Iron Man. If you could sit down next to him, watch this show, and when it's over, lean over and go, okay, what'd you think about how I did this? What is an aspect of your performance, of the character that you would just really love to pick his brain and get his thoughts on?
Oh man, honestly, he and I were on the phone not too long ago, shortly after I saw that video, and he
Is
was
he in your phone?
he is. He's so sweet.
What do you save Robert Downey Jr. as in your phone?
Mr. Robert Downey
Is it
Jr.,
really?
Iron Man Stark, sir. Absolutely. And yeah, he's been very, very sweet. He was just getting to kind of dive in and watch the episodes and had nothing but love, like genuine love. But also it means so much because he has probably the most accurate understanding of what this all is. And so to hear him explain to me and say to me that he could see the things that I was, working with and putting together and just truly an expert's perspective on the craft and also this very specific genre and form of the genre. So it's been nice to genuinely have that encouragement and support. Yeah.
I love that. They're pulling me out of here. We've spent a little time together. We've gotten to know each other. You can bequeath a Marvel and what is my MCU name now that we've spent some time? Come on. Your face concerns me.
Where did you say you're from again? What part of Chicago?
Well, I live along the river.
Along the river.
Yeah. You fly right by me. I'm waving.
Jake of Riverdom.
Oh, I feel like I'm a part of that sounds like I'm a part of Thor's family.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
No
the
one's looking at
cloth,
me and going, that's a Hemsworth.
The form. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I'm like Thor's cousin that they're all ashamed
The
of.
shadow. Okay.
You're
all
such a
right.
good actor. You're selling it so well, and I appreciate you for it. Guys, you're the best. Thank you so much for having fun with me. I appreciate you.
Thank
guys
you.
are great. Thank you very much.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.